We're live.
Okay. Hello.
Hi.
I'm Jeff.
I'm Mallory.
I'm Shelly.
Yeah. We're the Mountain Martins.
Yay!
We're trying to make sure we're actually on here for one more second.
We are.
Okay, good. Well, tonight Mallory's going to be facilitating this.
Which is terrifying.
It is terrifying. It is.
Go ahead, Mallory.
Yeah. All right, guys. Today we're going to talk more specifically about the main goals that we want to focus on and how we can get where we need to go. This will be going on until when exactly are we going to be finishing up with this? I think the end of the summer, right?
Year. Well, a year. Actually, it's a year thing. But we'll see what happens. But I'm hoping and praying that everything goes good for the year. Yeah.
We're gonna kill it. So we're gonna start with Mom, Shelly, and then we'll go to Jeff, and then I will answer the question. So the 7 F's are going to be faith, family, fitness, finances, future, friends, and fun. And question number 1 is, which of these 7 F goals is the most important at this time and why? Go ahead, Mom.
All right. So let me make this smaller because I have my answers right here. So I said faith is the most important. Okay. Like I mentioned in an earlier live, if we put God first, everything else will fall into place. That's the way I feel. And that's why.
Okay. Jeff?
Yeah, mine's pretty much like hers. Mine was the Matthew 6:33. If you seek first the kingdom of God, everything else will be given to you. And there's a lot of reasons for that, because as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. That's from Proverbs 23:7, and then he'll keep us in perfect peace if our mind is stayed upon him. That's from Isaiah 26:3. And when we got all these other things that we're trying to focus on, family, finances, fitness, and everything, if we do that first, if we keep our mind on him first, it will make everything else a lot easier. So for me, faith is the first one.
Faith was not my first one.
Well, we'll be one day.
So my answer is my finances and my future. I already have a wonderful family, and I know my faith will grow, especially, of course, when I get to a better environment. My fitness should be a priority, but it's not. And I don't have a lot of friends. I have a very select few group of friends. And especially since I'm moving, I'm not too worried about that. So finances and future are the most important to me. Finances because I will be leaving my current position. And then future because I'm coming to come stay with y'all, which is super exciting. But I don't really know what that looks like exactly. And the control freak I am, that scares me. So getting those ducks in a row is the most important thing for me.
Makes sense.
All right. So number 2, which of these 7 F goals seems the most challenging to you at this time and why? Mom?
Okay. Faith. Again. Okay. Because life seems so busy right now, and I seem to fail at my plans to spend time with God. And I am also very inconsistent. And I forgot to share my Bible verses at the beginning, and they go with faith, so I might as well share them now if that's okay.
Good.
And whatever you do in word or deed, do everything in the name of the Lord Jesus, giving thanks to God and God the Father through him. And Matthew 22:37-40, and he said to him, you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. This is the great and first commandment, and a second is like. And I guess it's too big. But what is it, Jeff? Love your neighbor like you love yourself.
Yeah, the second is like it.
Just want to make sure. So, I just want to be more consistent with it. Like this morning, I did get up and I listened to the word. I set my alarm for 7 o'clock because I stay up way too late. and I can't sleep very good at night right now. And I've been praying about that. But when you get in the habit of not being able to sleep at night, then you end up not being able to. You get in that habit, of not sleeping or staying up that late, because that's just the habit you have. So I need to get out of that habit. I need to go to sleep and get up in the morning and give God my first time in the morning. So
Well, I texted you 8 o'clock this morning and you were up, right?
I got up at 7 and I started listening to the Bible. I started, last night, I went to bed listening to some teaching. And this morning I woke up, I listened to the Bible. We have this really great devotional that we do. I'm a little behind in it, so I'll listen to more than one. And then we'll turn around and we'll also listen to the Bible. We're doing that in a year. So I did that. And then I also listened to some more teaching. So I put 2 hours in, definitely.
Good.
But yeah. So I'm definitely doing that. And I just need to keep up it and be consistent. That's my big thing. So.
I understand that. Hefe?
Mine's fun. I don't
Jeff
have
is
any
the
time
fun
for
killer.
fun.
Watch out, y'all.
I don't have any time for fun right now, pretty much.
You don't.
So,
But we make the
work
best
all
of the
day.
time you have.
Huh?
Yeah.
A lot of laughing.
We
Oh,
made
no,
the best
I try
of
to
it.
goof around when I can, but
You did earlier.
yeah, that's because I was
white
doing.
shirt he had on, y'all. He looked like a glow in the dark sticker. Good
Well,
Lord.
it was actually a yellow shirt. It was my work shirt.
Oh,
But,
it was real
yeah.
white. So bright it looked white, y'all.
Yeah, it was clean. I got a shower this morning. All I did today was drive. So, but that's why it was clean. That's about the only reason.
It was clean.
But anyway, so yeah, it's fun for right now. It's not going to be happening very much at all. So,
Yeah, between work and school and the
mhm.
priorities that you have to put
Oh, yeah.
before everything else when you get home. I mean, I imagine you don't have a lot of fun. And being married
Mm-mm.
mom. Whew. No?
No.
Fine. All right, I was just joking, but okay.
No.
So for me, my most challenging is fitness, because I know I need to lose some weight and it sucks. Eating good sucks and exercising really sucks, and I don't like it. I also got on the scale this morning and I really didn't like what it told me. And today I only drank 1 Mountain Dew, which is for me very good. And then I drank 2 bottles of water. I did eat a chocolate chip cookie. But I also did eat the bag of chips I thought I was going to eat. So, all right. And then next is going to be future, again, for all the things I said before. And just trying to relinquish that control over my life that I hold so tightly. So, yeah. Did you guys have anything you wanted to add to that? Any verses or anything?
I do.
Okay, go ahead, Jeff.
Attitude determines altitude. I'm sure you've heard that. So if you change the way you think about it, you'll change your attitude and you'll change your results.
So I can't say fitness sucks anymore.
No, I wouldn't.
Can I say
Whatever,
fitness is fun?
life and death is in the power of the tongue. So you got to change.
Yeah,
what you
don't say anything you don't want to really come to pass.
Change the way you think by changing what you say
water.
and how you think.
I love
they kind of go together.
I love water and running together. Can I go run into a lake and drown myself?
Oh my God!
Stop.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
But anyhow, that's what. Yeah,
hero.
when you feel different about it, you'll get different results.
Well, Mom, I can tell her lost weight.
Really? Thank you. I've
been telling her that. Thank you. I'm glad you said something.
Thank you,
baby. She's got that big burly
I'm
beard.
not the only one. Yes, I've been telling her.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm really working hard.
She is.
Hard. But you know what?
She's really changed the way she thinks about it, and it's really affecting everything.
It really is.
Printed out that list of the diet that you're doing, and I wanted to do a scheduling department diet.
What is that?
So all the girls in my department are whining. Josie says that her bathing suit makes her like a can of busted biscuits. Rachel just wants to lose weight. Everybody just wants to lose weight. Those were her exact words. And I'm like, well, let's go on a scheduling diet. I said, my mom sent me this stuff. Let me look at it. And everybody printed out and looked at it and said, oh, this is so fabulous. And nothing else has been said about it. I want to talk to you about that tonight or tomorrow about some of the recipes because, I suck at stuff like that. So, yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure exactly about this thing. Just let me know. Let me tell y'all something at the end of it. Because it looks like there's nobody on here, and that's weird. Usually there's somebody on it, so I don't know if it's because we ran out of time and I needed to upgrade anything, but.
Okay, well, at the very least, we can take a look at it later.
Yeah, what's the next one?
Post it. Real quick, what other challenges do you face, just generally speaking?
Oh, somebody's here.
Oh, yeah, finally. So maybe it's just...
That's awesome.
Maybe it's because I need to say something. I don't know. But
it's me. I'm one of them. Hello, we're live.
Here's a comment. Hi, Critter Creek. How are y'all doing? Critter Creek is in the house. See that? Awesome. Thank you for showing up. Thank you. So did I give you so what other challenges do I face? Okay. Well, I've got personal time, consistency, and not having a schedule. I've got to have a schedule because with us and with being being a stay-at-home mom and homeschooling him, and it's not like you're homeschooling from the public school. I don't do that. We homeschool from Liberty University Online and Academy. And so this is like top-notch level schooling that gets you ready for college. And it is not like he's in third grade and he's writing 3 and 4 paragraph papers now in third grade. I never remember doing that myself. So, but he's absolutely kicking it and loving it, but it takes so much time. So getting schoolwork done and all the stuff that's happening in our lives right now, it's just overwhelming me. So I want to get on a schedule, be consistent with the schedule, and make some personal time for myself so I can spend that time with God, because it's very important to be on a schedule and be able to do that the first thing in the morning, maybe even in the middle of the day, just for 30 minutes, and in the afternoon. And the same thing with fitness. I need to do at least 30 minutes of cardio a day. And we need to work out 3 times a week. And between calls and trying to do stuff on YouTube and, everything else about cleaning and doing like all the shopping and all this, it's just so much. And I know y'all work, but even at stay-at-home moms and people who work from home, they have a lot to do too. And we're all
busy.
Yeah, we're all busy. No matter what we do, there's always something going on. So we have to make the best of our time. And that's where I am not doing well in. So that's something I need to work on.
Time management.
Time management.
That's what time management every day at work. It's very important.
Yes, very much. Yes.
Okay. Well, I just want to say hi, Critter Creek. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're doing good. But for me, mine is time. I try to manage my time as much as I can while I'm driving. I listen to teachings. I listen to stuff that help me. And then when I stop, I'm always working on something. I hardly ever just goof off and sit around. That does not happen. So anyhow, next.
Okay. All right. So the next one's number 4.
Yeah, I didn't get to answer the question.
Oh, I'm so sorry. He said next, and I was thinking, goodness, excuse me, Mally. Go ahead.
Jeff.
I'm sorry.
You're usually first.
I know, we're kind of kicking out of order here. So for my challenges, I'm completely resetting my life coming soon. So I've been independent since I was 18. I moved out with my husband when I was 18. So for me, it's the biggest challenge I face is just the unknown of what to expect in the future. So that's my biggest challenge. And then, of course, work, having a child and taking care of him. My husband being a police officer with not as much help, just like you understand, Mom, because you do it by yourself for the most part. So those are the challenges that I face. I don't have a problem with the time management, but I do have the trouble with just time in general, just having time.
Having enough to do everything you need to
It
do.
feels,
Right.
I mean, I go into work, I clock in between 7:15 and 7:30. Today, I didn't leave. Thankfully, Cody went and picked Brett up from work. I went to school today. But, sometimes I'm there till 5:30. I've been there till 6 before. I don't know. It just depends on the day. So.
Okay.
Right. And finally, we can move on.
Sorry, Mally. I didn't realize you hadn't answered the question yet.
I'm the one who did it, not her. Not
I
you.
do that on purpose, I know.
All right, number 4. Now I have to put these back on. Go ahead.
Okay, so number 4. Do you need help with any of your goals, and who can help you? Mom?
I can always accept help. I can use help anytime. But the things, I think the way our lives are right now, I don't think things will get any better until everyone is living in the same, in the house on a daily basis. Yeah, we'll become more of, like you said, a unit where we see each other every day. There are obstacles that in the future is going to help with this question. We'll be able to help each other more. So, I'm just looking forward to the future and how things are going to be then.
It's going to be good. I feel confident. Hefe?
Yeah, mine is, yes, I do need a little help with my goals, but the other part to that was who can help me, and that'd be Shelly. So, anyhow. And again, it's for me, things have changed more as we move closer to things getting back to a normal situation. So,
and I feel the same way with even, I know it's not my turn anymore. I feel the same way even with our goals, and let's just take, for example, YouTube. We want to be more consistent, and maybe at a point, now there you are. Maybe at a point where we can we're going to be on 30 minutes. We can tell people we're going to be on at this time every week, so that people can get used to it instead of just sporadically. Just like, oh, we're on, we're live, and we, here we are, and people didn't know we were on or whatever. But everything will kind of fall in place, I feel, and God's got our back, So, it's going to get better. I mean, we haven't even been a YouTube channel for 2 months, and I feel like we're doing great. So, and this is going to help us grow, and hopefully we can be able to witness to people and help people and get help from people, and it just be like this final machine in the future. But we just got to keep going and keep doing things and keep sharing. Yeah. So anyway, go on. Who is it next?
Oh, it's my turn. Okay, about time.
Are you done, Jeff?
I did.
I freaking hope so. Okay.
Nellie, it's your turn.
Do you need help with any of your goals? Yes. I'm gonna find out I do. I need help with all my goals.
Amen. Me too. Yes.
But I have y'all. You guys are fabulous. And I've got my coworkers and my supervisor who wants to see me do well.
Yeah, so she is so on your side.
Yes, my supervisor is fabulous. I'm very, very thankful. So between my family and my work, and even my husband wants to see me do well. So I think that, I need help, like I said, in all of the areas, every single one of them. So, but I have a great network. So
that's great.
Do we have any verses for this?
No, I think we started with verses at the beginning, but then we ran out of time to look for verses afterwards. We would do better next time, because this whole thing was really short notice. So I think we've done good prepared, considering what we've had. I think the more we do this, the more we'll get prepared for it.
It's
It's going to
good.
take more time to tweak it out. Everybody who does YouTube, especially the people who have really done good on it, we've watched some of them, and they said just at the beginning, just do it, And I would have never thought we'd do any lives
Yeah.
at all because I hate seeing myself.
Well, then
And
you're like, we don't know what our daughter's going to say. At least
and I still don't know what you're going to say. And
I
sometimes I'm
think
like,
it's that bad.
no, you
I've
haven't been
drowning
bad.
myself because I did what
You
I
haven't
do
been
push-ups, but
it's
I was just kidding.
but the thing is about our channel, I want us to be real, and when we grow, we'll change and we'll blossom, and those kinds of things. But it
Get used
takes
to the dry,
time.
sarcastic sense of humor, guys.
Yeah, well, it takes time, and there's nothing wrong. You got to be yourself.
Yeah. Well, we
All
ready for
right.
the next one? Number 5. Do you have a mentor at this time, Mom?
Oh, me. I have people I can turn to if I needed help, and you know who my first person is. Well, first of all, God, the Holy Spirit is who I always go to. But on this earth, it is Jeff. And I also feel like I can go to a lady here. Her name is Miss May. And then we have a friends named Sheila and Dwayne. And Sheila's always great if I really needed some spiritual help
Guidance.
or like somebody who is so like that's been through life and she's so wise is Miss May. But I also have you, Mally, when I want to vent. So there's just yes, I do. I do have people. I do have people I can go to. And that Miss May, I talk to on a regular basis. I go see her too. She's in her 80s.
Yeah.
She's 83, and I love her. Won't you love her, Jeff? She's great, isn't she?
Yeah, she is. She's great.
So I love her. I could call her anytime, and I feel comfortable calling her anytime and talking to her about anything. And same thing with Sheila. I couldn't probably get to her as easily as Miss May, and Miss May is like 30 minutes away, and Sheila's like in Indiana. But I know if I really needed them, they'd be there. Don't you think, Jeff?
Yes.
So
they would drive down if we needed them.
They would. They have said that before when we've like been stuck on the side of the road and needed his help because he's like a mechanic. We're like, what should we do? And he's like, do you want me to come get you? And we're like, no. But anyway, so yeah, I do have a few people I can, and I had to think about that.
Y'all. You keep going.
Okay, that's right. You're fine. I think about that, but I didn't have to think about it really long to know who we could talk to if we needed to, me in particular.
Yeah. All right. Well, I have
state drama.
I have Shelly I can talk to, but then I also have Dwayne and a few other guys I can talk to. But I mostly talk to the Lord if I have an issue or a question that I need an answer for. I'll go to Him and ask Him and look at the Word, and I'll go from there. So.
Okay.
Glad you answered that, Shell. I was going to say something about that.
Answering
Critter Creek.
Oh, you can see?
Yeah, I can see them. I can see them this time. I couldn't see them last time.
No, that's weird. Well, I think that we're gonna do. Well, we'll talk about it later. Anyway. Yeah. This is new to us. So.
Yeah, and to answer their question, we got a lot of other stuff going on. This is just one of the things that we're doing right now. And to answer Critter Creek, we have a lot of other things going on. This is just what we're doing. One of the things we're doing right now. We also have music, and we also have our chickens. And we have some stuff we've been working on out there. We're going to be videoing that this weekend.
So they're asking if there are any other channels. No, there are no other channels. I mean, Jeff has his own channel, and this used to be my channel, but we changed it to the Mountain Martins because we kind of wanted to go on and just share our family values. And and we love music, and we're going to be doing some, like he said, we have chickens, and we're going to be doing some gardening too.
Yep.
And we like to just show things. We really enjoy that. So, and we like just to share our family values. I think that's the biggest thing.
Yeah, and we play music. Mallory doesn't know it yet, but she might. We're going to be trying to talk her into playing the bass for us.
Oh my Lord! I play the classical
playing
bass.
the mandolin, but I play banjo, guitar, and Shelly plays bass and mandolin and guitar.
I'd rather sing than play the bass.
So, anyhow, we're going to be putting some stuff on. We just haven't been able to really work on it yet.
No, not much, but
okay. It's your turn, Mally, to answer that question.
Okay. Do I have a mentor? Yes, I do. I got several. Of course, my parents are my mentors that I can call for anything, Mom or Jeff. And I have called them both about different things. And then the biggest influence on my life day to day beyond my parents is my supervisor, Tamara, who is awesome and very patient. And today I had a whole slew of drama with patients, and she was so patient with me as I'm like, I have somebody calling from they saw one of our providers before they were a gastroenterologist, and they wanted a letter, blah, blah, blah. What do I tell this patient? Blah, blah, blah. And she's just so patient with me and talks me through everything. And when I start getting frustrated, which I do because I am very hot-headed, she's always patient and listens. And then she said, okay, do you feel better now, Mallory? And I'm like, no. But she's fabulous. So, and of course, I'm very much like my mom. So me and her, I can always go to her with things, and she understands me, and Jeff understands me because he's Jeff. He understands my mom, so therefore he understands me. So I'm very fortunate.
Exactly.
That's how it works.
It is, yes.
I pretty much, exactly.
We're different in a lot of ways, but we're also very similar.
Yes.
So anyway, that's me. And then, can you rate? Okay, here we go. Go ahead, Mom. Can you rate your 7 F goals in order of importance? If so, list them.
Okay, well, first of all, I know that these questions can be answered differently even next week,
Yes, as you
so
progress.
This is like a spur of the moment thing, and so all these questions can be answered differently at different times. So right now at this moment, the 7 F goals in order of importance to me right now is faith, family, then fun, finances, fitness, friends. And then I feel like future is like, it sums it all up, because all of these are part of what our goals are for the future. Mm-hmm. So, that just is like a universal one. So that's mine.
For me, it's faith, family, finances, fitness, fun, future, and friends. And those, I don't know, the last 3 there, they almost kind of like move around. So it just depends on what's going on. But and then sometimes the future one will move up before finances or fitness, because they directly affect both of those. The future goals do. So
your fitness does not affect your future unless you're.
Oh, it does.
Yes, it does.
It really.
It depends how much you're going to weigh, how strong you are.
I'm trying to. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Fine.
Oh, you're too funny.
It's fine. Okay, so mine is faith, finances, future, family, fitness, fun, and friends. Because I've got a fabulous family, so we're not perfect, but pretty dang good. My faith needs a lot of work. Finances and future, up in there. And then fitness should have been number 7, but it's number 5. And then fun and family. Me, fun and friends.
We're happy face number 1, and that's important to you because it should be important because that is what makes you have a well-rounded life, is putting God first. So good job. We like it.
WIP, a work in progress.
Yes, everybody. But let me tell you, it doesn't surprise me that finance is second. And I think that you're really into that. And I think that's good. I used to be into it a lot too, and I still am. I like doing it. It's just, it's
I'm
hard.
leaving my job
I know, but I
as a
mean, you're leaving for
supervisor at a 15 practice doctor's office. That's a big pay cut to go from what I make to making $0 an hour. So I
you
have
never
to
know.
try
You
to
might
do
have a job by the time you get hurt. You don't know.
I hope so.
Even if you don't, it's like it's a new adventure. Just pray about it and ask the Holy Spirit to lead you. You know, He may lead you where you might not ever think He may lead you. So just,
He
hone
already
in on
is.
that.
I used to pick on y'all for living in Kentucky.
No,
Not
but
me,
why?
but I'm just because you left and went to Kentucky and it made me mad.
Well, I understand, but I think the biggest reason why we came to Kentucky is because I guess bluegrass music, and Jeff went to school there and he was living here, and it was either move here or stay there, and I'd never moved anywhere, so I
I'm
just
glad
thought
you're Kentucky, not in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, well, I mean, I like Arizona, but I don't think I want to live in Arizona, if that makes sense. But I love going there. You've never been, you might be surprised how
No,
much you like it.
I'm
But
sure I would, but I'm not moving to Arizona.
no, I didn't want to live that far away from my family either. I tried it, but it didn't work out. But anyway, so there's our questions. Now, I know you want to do your questions, Mally, but let me say something real quick. So we are going over the 7 F's, and we have gotten this from Mountain Grandma, who has collaborated with Yogi Hollow Farms, and they do every week. They do a 7F's live, and I've been watching that, and they're just great. But Mountain Grandma is Jeff's sister, and she got us involved in this, and we really appreciate it. So, are you ready for your questions?
Yeah, girls, do it.
Okay. If you could live, these are the extra questions that Mallory wanted to do, and I'm gonna let you do them. I guess, Mallory. I'm taking over. I apologize. Go ahead.
Rude. Okay. If you could live in any sitcom, what would it be?
All right. Who's first?
You, because I don't know what the heck I'm gonna say.
Okay. So at first, when you explained it to me earlier, it sounded like you were saying if you could say you were like any sitcom, which one would it be? And I don't think I would change my answer. And my answer is Duck Dynasty.
That's not a sitcom, is it? That's a reality TV show.
I don't care. That's what's funny. So
okay, it is. What's that guy's name?
It, okay. I just love their values. They're funny and they're who they are, and they're just real, and I like that. I mean, it's always sitting down at the table and praying at the end of it. It's just a really cool show, and I really like it. And they are consistent on their values and who they are, and they stand firm on it. And I want to be like that. I mean, I am like that, and that's why I would pick that show. Anyway, Jeff, you're next.
Well, I didn't even think of them.
I know.
I wish I would have.
Sitcom, but it's okay.
I wish I would have, but I didn't. So I probably would have picked them too. But at the time, I was only thinking of stuff that I had watched when I actually used to watch TV, because I hardly have any time to watch TV anymore. So King of Queens was in one, and then Friends, that was the other one that I would watch if I did sit down and watch anything. They were usually on. So
if you could live in any sitcom, which one of those would it be?
Ugh.
We're a lot like, we talked about it. I didn't watch King of Queens too much. Is that what it's called? I can't. The King of Queens. I can't remember. I didn't watch that very much.
UPS driver. Yeah, go ahead.
But we're a lot like that. Like their dynamic as a couple.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're a little bit like that, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's why you kind of gravitated, because he's like laid back and.
Yeah, and I used to like to watch him because he was funny. But
Yeah,
anyway, I'm not sure which one I'd want to live in, I guess.
okay.
Well, I'm looking through here. I'm gonna disclaimer. I don't like TV. Okay, unless it's a documentary. I'm not
And you picked
interested.
this question.
Right. So then I started thinking. I was like, I don't know freaking sitcoms. So far I'm looking through, and the only one that I even really know that I've actually watched is The Big Bang Theory, which is a funny science one, and I do love science, and I do love funny things. Someone said The Big Bang Theory, but
Okay.
I don't really.
I've never seen it. But
It's really funny. I mean, it's about what is
I've
he?
seen it.
I
I've
want to
seen
say
the
he's an
people.
astrophysicist, but he's not. I don't know what I can't remember what he is. He might be a theoretical physicist, maybe. Anyway, it's funny, and he's very. The main characters are they're funny. Sheldon is very dry and very type A personality, I guess. Yeah.
So that's the question. So there haven't been very many people on tonight, and I know there's a lot of more lives, so we have competition. But if you want to answer the question,
Comment down below.
comment down below. If you could live in
comment.
any sitcom, what would it be? And there's a second question.
It's my poll.
Yeah.
Okay. If you won the lottery, $1 million or more, would you quit your job or would you continue to work? Go ahead, Mom.
Yes, I don't have a job. But
Loser.
if I did have a job,
Yeah,
if I
you
did have a
do.
job, well,
I'm
I
a
don't
teacher.
have a job. I do have a job, but I don't have a typical 40-hour plus job. I work at home, but I am a
He's
homemaker
a teacher.
and a teacher. And I used to teach the little kids overseas, and I don't want to go into detail about exactly what it was. I don't know if that's okay or not, but the overseas country decided they didn't want us to do that anymore. So I'm not able to teach it. I used to teach English to other native kids that it was their second language. And I absolutely love doing that. I would be a teacher in a second. I love it, but I like one-on-one. Huh? What did you say?
But what about the question?
Would you quit your job?
Yeah.
The answer is
I would.
no.
Yeah.
You have a job to quit it.
I don't have a job to quit. No. Okay, Jeff, go ahead.
I'd quit it.
That doesn't.
Mom will
That
continue to
doesn't.
teach Matt.
I'd
Yes.
quit the job in a heartbeat, and then she could teach.
Well, then no, I wouldn't quit what I do now, but I would quit a job if I had one. If that makes sense. Okay. Sure, whatever. Just shut up.
Heck yes, I'd quit my job.
Yeah.
My job is
You miss
stressful.
it.
If $1 million,
I
if
am-
you did it right,
I
you
am-
could live off of the interest on that.
Yeah, you could put it into a, I don't know, mutual fund account and double in
Mhm.
7 years or whatever. Heck yeah. I am very driven, and I do find a lot of purpose in my work. But it ain't no purpose I can't find doing something fun, like going to the beach or, doing other things. So,
Yeah. So, anybody else? Would you, if you won the lottery,
$1 million
Would
or
you-
more.
$1 million or more, would you quit your job, or what would you do with the money? That's another question, because
Put it
not
mutual
everybody
fund.
has a job. Like, I mean, homeschooling, I wouldn't quit that for sure. I love doing it.
But she'd be homeschooling from the beach.
That's true. Yeah.
That would be a
That's
nice
true.
twist.
Yeah. So, yep. Excuse me. That's a good question. So next week, I don't know when it'll be.
We're going to
But
go ahead and
next-
call it. Next week, we're going to meet on Tuesday.
No.
Okay.
I can't do it.
We're going to meet on Friday.
Okay.
We could do
On
Friday.
Monday.
Friday? Is Friday okay?
Friday.
Friday.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At-
Jeff schedule this time.
Maybe at what? What time?
7.
Yeah, 7.
7.
Friday
Okay.
at 7.
For now,
Okay, so
anyway.
tonight- Next Friday at 7, I'm going to facilitate. We do go in order. And we're going to be talking about one of the 7 F's, which will be
in great detail.
Friends. We're doing friends. So we're all doing 2. And then the last one, which is an odd one, we're going to do together. But I get to facilitate friends next week. I'm not sure exactly what I'll be doing, but I'm going to make it fun. You might get the questions beforehand. You might not.
Oh.
So
I'm not sure. It was a pop quiz.
I'm not sure what I'm going to do.
Friends.
I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something, and you'll find out. So
it's very cryptic.
Looking forward to that.
It's better than being very creepy.
Well, I'm creepy and crazy, so there you go.
Okay, so we have an answer here. Look. Nathan would 100% quit his job, pay tithes to the church. Amen, sister. Pay off the house. Oh, yeah. Sell the house for more and get more property. Hey. What? Awesome.
Yeah, I love that answer.
That sounds like baby step 7.
Work full time on the homestead. Hey, look. That's amazing. I think that's a great idea.
Well, is a homestead a job, though? Isn't that where you just live off the land, but you just live for yourself? And I'm a serious question. So Jesus loving homesteader, tell me, is that a job or is that just a way of living on your own without needing anything from the outside world?
I don't know if you really have to have everything not needing out from the outside world. I think you try to be as self-sufficient as you can.
But you don't make money off of it. Like being a homesteader, it doesn't earn you any income. That's a serious question. I don't know.
Sometimes you can.
Okay.
Jesus
Like
loving
if you're a farmer.
homestead. I do not know your first name. I'm so sorry. Could you tell that to me? I do know that this young lady is amazing. And she has so many good things on her YouTube channel. And we are going to do, Oh, so do you see this? And I know, don't say anything smart, Mallory. I'm scared of what to come out your mouth here. But where, and do you mind telling me what state that you're in? But if you are close enough, we would love to get some worms from you. Because I've seen your worms, and I would also like to get
rabbits
from you. Are the rabbits meat rabbits?
Are they for pets?
Yeah, Are they meat?
We have a pet rabbit.
Oh, Carmen, great name. Okay, Carmen and Nathan. Yes. Okay. We'll have to find out because we are in Kentucky. I don't know where you're at. And I don't know if that's a lot to ask you to ship. But if you're close enough, you never know. I'm not sure where you live, but she's just really good. And she homeschools too, I think. So I've seen her on other stations. I know she's been on Miss Luann's, and she's stated, Texas is a long ways, right?
Yeah, girl.
100% start worm. Yes, I am going to start a worm bin. I've already started getting some stuff together to do it. We're saving some scraps inside. And I know I saw your video. It is simple to start.
What are castings, though? Those castings are old.
It's like you put everything in the worm bed, and she showed how to start it. I've already ordered. I put on in what is it called? Amazon. Some stuff. And you actually, it's kind of like compost, but the worms eat it, the food, and what they, in the soil, whatever that's made in the soil, you put that on your garden.
So it's like fertilizer, essentially.
It's like fertilizer, but your own that you make, so you're self-sufficient.
Gotcha.
Yes.
And yes, we have, like I said, we have a pet rabbit. Her name is Hardy, and she beats my son at Candyland. It's very tragic. She's very, very, very intelligent rabbit.
Yes, and I don't want to eat Hardy, but I do want to learn how to, because that's more like a homestead. It's more things you can do self-sufficiently. They say rabbit meat is really good, and I don't mind.
They'll reproduce.
Yes, so it's another way of composting. She said, and it's just a way to be self-sufficient, and because they do, like with chickens. Who can keep having chickens, you could just keep it up and you don't have to worry. And I think that's just, my goodness, I'm learning so much from starting YouTube 2 months ago. It's just so much, and I absolutely love learning all this stuff. And I'm just so thankful. So thankful. It's the same.
Well, I've been watching videos about the galaxies.
Well, I mean, we all have different interests, but with everything happening in the world right now, I just want to find out how to be more self-sufficient where we don't have to worry about things that we can't get from outside, like fertilizer and like vegetables. I mean, I'm so ready to start Jeff make a greenhouse, and you can make them quite simply, and you can actually do things all year,
Like in my favorite game that I've been playing, which is called Stardew Valley. They have a greenhouse, and I grow all kinds of stuff in it.
I just want to just be more self-sufficient so that we don't have to worry about having to deal with outside sources, and you can,
trust yourself.
Do things on your own and learn on your own.
Yeah.
So, and then we have people down the road, because we had so many roosters at one time, and we were like, everybody's like, kill the roosters, they're still young, and you can make, this, that, and the other with them. You can't do everything with roosters, but you can make, what they say, chicken and dumplings was the best thing you can make with them. So I'm like, let him in, he's fine.
So you say hey to Gigi and Papa?
So, but I don't know.
Hey, Brett.
Recognize his shirt.
Hey, Brett. Let me see, Brett. Is it a doggy on there? That was Maddie's at one time.
Yeah. What you doing?
Did you have a good day at school?
Did you have a good day? So don't kick that, please.
Yes, as well.
So it was chapel day, so we had to fight.
So they're originally New Yorkers. I would have never known.
Me neither.
Not that that's a bad
That's
thing.
pretty cool. You got a degree in YouTube Homesteading University.
Oh, yeah. We're learning. It takes a little time, though, doesn't it? It takes a little time. But when Jeff gets to come home, because he does work a lot outside of the home, but when at the end of July, we're planning on him being home and working from home instead of working outside of the home so much. I think that he is going to get into it too, more than he has time to do it now. But we're just so thankful for you, Carmen, and just so excited about all the people who have taught us so much on YouTube. Thank you so much. So, does anybody have anything else to share?
No.
Yeah, thank you too, Nathan. We appreciate it.
Oh yeah, you too. I'm sorry.
You work like I do outside of the home some, so it makes it a little harder.
You can't find
and I've never seen him, so she's like me. We're both on YouTube a lot more than you're able to be on. So I'm sure he's been on there. I really have to watch some more of their stuff because I just haven't had a chance to. But I know she homeschools, and I don't know how many kids y'all have, Carmen. I just have one, and I know how hard it is with one. So I could not even imagine if you have. Nathan is a Texan. She's a New Yorker, she said.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Some of my favorite people from New York, but they all decided
they were. My family does family reunion. My family on my dad's side, my grandparents and everyone, they used to do family reunions in Waco, Texas.
Oh, wow.
That's where they would do their family reunions at. Now, they haven't done one in a long time. Last time that I went to one, I was probably about the same age as our son, Matthew. So I was around 9-10 years old.
Oh, wow. That is so awesome.
House, man.
Yeah, it is. That's
one
awesome.
kid, I feel like it's like a circus around here.
No, one is
they entertain each other. They entertain each other.
Imagine. I'm sure they entertain.
They're about to entertain each other, and I can't wait.
I know they are.
Two is better than one.
That's a lot of work.
That is a lot of work. I'm sure it's so fulfilling. So
yes.
Do you homeschool your four? Do you just homeschool those other three, or are you adopting them? I guess it's like
she didn't know she was going to be on.
I'm sorry. You know what? Don't worry about it.
No, that's great. I'm sure she appreciates it.
I'm sorry. I like to ask.
Yeah, no. I mean, we're both curious by nature, and I know. But her faith is another thing that's really cool. Like she has a lot of good values, and I really appreciate that about her. But she has so many good videos, Jeff. I want to send you some on. She showed seedlings and how to, if you have a lot of seedlings, how to make it to where, take some out, the younger ones out. And I was like, that's so cool. And then she has a little mini greenhouse too. So I'm not sure if she's on here anymore, Melly.
It's okay. But I didn't mean to ask anything invasive.
But that is really cool, though. I really do appreciate that. She's been sharing. I appreciate that. We're going to figure out how to share in the future, too. The only thing I've learned on YouTube as a channel is that you can go on there and you can video. Here we go. Ellie. Oh, wow. That's a lot to homeschool. Goodness. Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm excited for Brett to homeschool. He's been going to a really nice school.
We'll keep her in our prayers.
Yeah, we'll keep her.
Homeschooling for sure. Homeschooling is great. So
it is.
And it's a good opportunity.
It does. And a lot of people say, oh, kids don't get to interact with other kids and all. But there's church and there's, home activities. And then each other. If there's more than one, they have each other. So I think that is crazy to think that they don't get this socialize. So yes, for sure. But she wouldn't be able to do that without y'all, though. Yeah. So you're a blessing.
Yeah, that's awesome that you're doing that. It really is. That's great.
It's awesome that y'all are doing that. So, and that is the way everybody should be, especially Christians.
The community.
Community. Help each other. Exactly. Oh, that is so cool. Yeah.
Aww.
Wow.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
We hope that we'll be able to make a difference with people like you're doing now with her and her family and those kids. That is just so amazing. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you so much. If there's anything we can do to help, let us know too, for you, for the kids, for the lady. We would love to. Just let us know. Our information is in our information part, our email and our address. So just let us know. I mean, if anything little, it doesn't matter. Just let us know if we can send her something for the new house. Do you think, Jeff?
I mean, that's plenty of size 5 little boy clothes that I was saying. Take a Goodwill. I'll mail them to you for free.
Yeah, I mean, look, we'll do whatever we can to help because we want to help too if we can. Just let us know, okay? We'd really appreciate that. Mm-hmm. We'd love to extend. We are the hands and the feet of Jesus. So, alrighty.
Okay.
Well, is anybody else? Let's see. Does anybody else want to answer the questions real quick? There are 2. One of them is, if you can live in any sitcom, what would it be? And I said, even though it's not really a sitcom, I was told it wasn't, but I said, what did I say? Duck Dynasty. I love Duck Dynasty. I love Duck's Dynasty because it's just like, I don't know, I just like them. They're just real. So, and I guess that's why it's a reality show instead of a sitcom, but I like them. And Jeff, you picked the King of Queens because they're just like, they're funny. And the couple is kind of like us, kind of have the same kind of personality we do. And Mallory, you picked
The Big Bang Theory.
The Big Bang Theory, okay. And then the other question was,
I didn't think of Little House on the Prairie.
That's a great idea.
If I was going to go back and pick one, I'd probably pick Andy Griffith.
But that's okay. It's a show, not a sitcom.
Yeah, I'd probably go back and pick Andy Griffith. Yep, or the Beverly Hillbillies. I would love to be on that show. Now, if I could play my banjo with them, that would be awesome. I get to play
Could
with
you imagine playing it with
that would be. That makes me want to change mine now that I'm seeing this and thinking about this.
Latin Scruggs. Imagine playing with them.
I know it. That's what I'm saying. I would have loved that. Or the Andy Griffins being there with the Dillards and being able to play with the Dillards. I would have loved that. That would have been great. Yep.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
My brain right now. Oh my Lord.
Oh yeah.
That is Matthew.
Yeah.
Matthew's favorite show. He has 2 favorite shows. Matthew, our son, he's 9. And one of them is the Beverly Hillbillies, and the other one is the Old Dennis the Menace. He loves both those shows, and we're so happy that he watches those instead of some of this mess you can watch today. But yeah,
funny. One day he tells me, he says, "Hey, Paul, what do I need to do?" And I was like, "Where did you?" And then it dawned on me, he's been watching the Beverly Hillbillies. It was hilarious.
Yes, Jeff can play the banjo.
Oh my Lord.
He plays the banjo.
Oh,
yes.
I guess you want me to play a song for you real quick?
Well, please.
Well, I just
please, Lord, please do it. Make my life.
You have the banjo right there.
You just my whole life. Oh yeah.
She's like, if he had to take 2 things with him, what would they be? His Bible and his banjo. That'd be what he took with him.
If there was a fire in the house, the first thing that would come out, he would look around and he would be like, "Oh, there's Shelly, there's Matthew. Oh, here's my banjo. Let me get it out first." That's the way I feel sometimes because it was his grandfather's banjo, so it means a lot to him.
Yeah, this is my grandpa's. He gave it to me, and so I haven't really got to play it yet. I haven't really got to play it this week yet. I've been so busy with work, but I bring it with me anyway, just in case I get to do a little bit. So.
Could you imagine that being your life?
Well,
now, when you get here, you're going to be playing the bass more.
No.
Yes, you are.
No.
And I want to go to the Kentucky.
Now, I'm sorry if I'm a little rusty.
I want to go to the Kentucky School of Bluegrass and Traditional Music, hopefully. So.
Good for you.
Oh, look at her. She's giving. Sorry. Yay!
That's the one I wanted to hear. You know the one I want to hear.
Which one do you want to hear?
You know which one I want to hear.
That's doing banjos. You have to do it with another banjo or a guitar or something to really get that one to
I'll play the banjo. Come on, Jeff, let's do it.
Play like I used to as much. So
why don't you play Big Creek?
Oh, Big Creek. Well.
Well, I know you don't want to play Big Creek, but why don't you play something different, like that you've got patent or whatever you call it, a patent on it or whatever.
What, like Elgin?
That nobody cares about my air banjo.
Okay.
Air banjo? Oh yeah.
I've got my air banjo out, and nobody wants to listen to me play.
It's a little out of tune too. So.
Oh, is it? The sound quality isn't the best.
I bet. Yeah, it is. It's actually a little out of tune, and it's kind of.
But the sound quality is really not great. So
we were gonna do some. We were gonna do some songs this weekend, and
Rebecca, so Rebecca, I know that I think your sister-in-law passed away. I saw that earlier, and I do apologize. She is hopefully in a better place. I'm thinking she is, and that is great news. I know it's hard to lose someone here on earth. So I do send condolences out to your family. I'm glad you like the banjo. We'll have to do a banjo live. I want to make sure the quality is better, though. I don't know
You
how.
plug your laptop in straight into your router, I believe, and then it makes it
Does it?
better.
Well, he's in a truck right now, so
Oh, yeah, I know.
that's not good either. So we'll have
We're
to
gonna
do
all be
something.
together next weekend. Like not this weekend, but next weekend. Isn't that so exciting?
Yeah.
I'm gonna elbow you both in a video. Like elbow mom on one side, elbow Jeff on the other side.
Okay, well, when are you coming down? Are you coming down like you say you want to do the live next Friday? Are you going to be on your way down then? Or are you going to
No. So what I might do is I broke my phone screen, y'all, and I'm very sad about it. So I can get my phone screen fixed on Thursday when I get paid. Then I might come down Thursday night, but I might wait until next early, like get up at 6 and be there by like what I usually do, get up at 6 and be there by after lunch. Just depends. And Brett's got to have a doctor's appointment on Monday, so I have to leave Sunday after church.
Okay. Yeah, Jeff loves the banjo. He loves the banjo. It's right under. Well, I better not say that.
From Jesus. I'll say it.
I got one more. I'll say real quick. This is just real quick one, and then I'll put it up because we are not getting really good sound out of this right now.
I know it's like, oh, you're digressing when I know better.
Yeah.
If you can't hear the high notes, that's the problem.
You can't hear him?
I'm telling you, he loves to play, and he loves to talk about the Word of God, and that's a good combination of banjo and the Bible. So I'm happy with him.
Hopefully, we'll get to do some more, and we'll do better. We'll do recordings and everything, and they'll be a lot better.
I think it will be. I think this is going to grow, but I mean, we are so new, and I know there's a lot of us on here who are new, so it's just going to take some time. So, and we're going to get the gist of it and do better at it, and just got to do what we can while we can, and this is a great community. I absolutely love this YouTube community, Mallory. When you get more involved, when you're here, you'll kind of understand that the people and all these different homesteads and different farms have been amazing, and I've met some really good friends so far. So, and I've learned so much that I hope to incorporate in our lives. So, just really thought it's just been great. So, all right, Mr. Banjo Man.
Yeah, well, we want to thank everybody for watching, and we hope you have a good evening. And we're planning on doing another one this next week, and we're going to be doing some stuff this weekend with the chickens. We made a feeder. We made a watering system for them so that they can be fed and watered without us having to be there. Typically, the feeder will probably last around 2 to 3 weeks. Depends on how many chickens. Right now, we got 3 chickens and a rooster. So when we had more than that, it was going a little quicker. But usually it lasts around 3 weeks, I would say, before we have to add more. And then the water, that probably lasts, we can use it over the weekend. But we'll show you how that works and show you, kind of give you an idea where to get the stuff for it if you want to build something kind of like it. It's really simple, but it works real good. And we'll be doing that this weekend and getting it put up, and we'll be doing some music videos. So, and then next weekend when Mallory's out, we're going to put a lot more other stuff on. So
it might be bad. Y'all watch out.
In the meantime, though, I'm going to be putting out some information on the coupons that I've been getting. I've gotten coupons from like 27 different stores, different companies. So I do a little every day, and that's something collaborating with Coupon Gal, who is amazing. And I did some mail today that I'll be putting out. I don't like putting out everything at one time because people are like, 5 videos, I'd rather do it a little at a time, like eating an
My
elephant.
favorite, because I'm big into YouTube videos. My favorite people are the kinds that put out like one every day or one every other day, and that way, like at lunch, I can watch a video, or in the morning when I'm doing my hair, I watch a video. You know, so
and I mean the one with the coupons, I tried to do it like 3 different times, and all 3 times it ended up being over 30 minutes. I'm like, who wants to watch video for 30 minutes? So I'm breaking it up in 3 different videos. So it's a little over 5 minutes for the first one. I'm hoping to not do it that long on the second, and the third one should be the least amount. But I mean, I go in, I explain every coupon, and sometimes they have lots of coupons for the same store. Yeah. I'll go over them real quick, and then I'll say when they expire, so they'll know if they try to get coupons for the same store, the same thing, then they'll know how old they'll probably be. Yeah. But I want to do that because we've gotten a lot of free coupons, and it's just been amazing. So
and they're really good ones too. So they're really going to be helping out a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so we're going to be doing that every month. And Mallory, you said we're going to get coupons, and then we're going to do it with our P.O. box this month because we did our regular home address last month, so that we could, get coupons for both.
Going to jail for telling that on the internet.
Well, no, Gail said to do that. So
no, Gail's going to jail.
I'm just kidding. No, it's okay. I mean, they could always say no.
Do your research if you want to give me double coupons.
If you want to do it, that's your bad. But no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so we're going to do that. And I mean, coupons nowadays, food has gotten so high. It's gotten high. So any way that we can use coupons to be able to save money, we're going to do it. So, and whatever I don't use, there's a few I probably will not use. I know who I'll give them to. I know that they use those products. So, but most of them, because she had cat food and dog food and different things too. I didn't even ask for those because we don't have a cat or dog. So, I mean, I'm not going to, somebody else could use those coupons. I don't need those. But the ones that we do have, and most of them we will use. So, but amazing. I enjoyed that. And I also started to sprout seeds. So I've been sprouting seeds, and I made my first meal with some sprouted seeds. So I'm going to have a little video on that too. So I'm trying to do things. I'm having a problem with videoing because my phone is saying I'm out of what is it, memory, I guess, Jeff? Is that what space? So I'm not able to video anything. So I'm doing picture ones. And the one thing that we're both really excited about doing is we went to Colorado probably 3 months ago now? 2 months ago? No, 3 months. It wasn't in November. No, it was in December because it was right after Thanksgiving. Remember, Mom took Matt with her.
Yeah.
Or Matt took Matt with her to take to Mom and Dad's. So we went there. I had some beautiful pictures. So I'm going to do some videos of the pictures, and I'm just going to put Bluegrass Gospel in a video and just have pictures the whole one. And we're just going to do different songs that we absolutely love. That way, if people want to use them, we're going to put them in playlists. And you can just go from song to song and listen to the awesome bluegrass music, Christian bluegrass music. And you can, watch the movie, watch it if you want to, or just listen to it, the songs over and over again. And we just thought that would be really neat to do.
Yeah,
so I'm
touched by yarn. I hate to hear that your brother-in-law passed away today. Sorry to hear that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we're sorry. We'll be praying for your family.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yes, and look what Carmen said. That's right. Nowadays, it's not necessary saving money. It's a matter of, I'm sorry, I need my glasses on again, of the goal, keeping your budget the same, no increase. The prices, they are insane. They are. Now, we do have this one store here, and this is in Eastern Kentucky, called United Grocery Outlet. And they are amazing. Mallory, I've taken you there, right?
Yeah.
They're amazing. Sometimes they'll put stuff on the shelf that may be almost out of date, but according to the United States government, they make you put an expiration date, and their expiration date, unless it's a non-perishable or a perishable item, if it's non-perishable, actually a year, the date on the expiration date, just like, I don't know, grits or cereal, it is good a year after that date. So, so we get stuff from there all the time. We got stuff in the freezer from there, cookies and things like that Matt likes. Like, and they do a lot of Annie's stuff,
like organic stuff.
Right. So we've got so many like Annie's graham crackers in the freezer because Matt loves them, and they're organic. And of course, everybody talks about how organic's not really organic anymore, but it's better. Hopefully, in our hearts, we're getting organic because we know it's better. Pray over our food too. So, I'm buying it because it's organic and it's better for my family. So, but you could get what usually is $4 or $5 for the graham crackers. You can get it for $1 a box there, and we're like, oh, we love it. And everybody has stores like that, but we take advantage of that when we can. So, yes.
Okay.
I'm hungry.
Are you hungry? Okay, Mally is hungry, y'all. We will be back. We'll be back on Friday, hopefully at, what did we say, 7 o'clock?
7 p.m.
7 p.m. And if we're together, I don't know what we're going to do.
Ooh, I'm so excited. I can't wait.
My goodness.
It's going to be so much fun.
It's going to be fun. I can slap her if she says something I don't like.
I can slap you too, so watch out. I got pointy elbows.
Oh my gosh, so do I. You have mine.
It was great talking to you, Jesus Loving Homesteaders. It was really great talking to you and everything. And again, we're really sorry to hear about your brother-in-law passing away today. I know that makes it really rough with everything going on. We just had a really close friend. His wife passed away this morning, or was it late last night?
It was last night, and
so we understand,
Mm-hmm.
And they were really close to the family. They were like family.
Yeah, he used to work for my parents, and I saw them earlier, and they were dancing, and she'd gone through chemo, and she'd been going through a couple months, so you could tell her hair was gone. So she had been through a lot. And it just made me cry. It was right before, Mallory, you got on. And I was just like, wow. It just happened.
Yeah, they put a video out with him dancing when she was doing better. And it was hard for her to watch it.
It was because
I really liked him. I didn't know her real well, but I really liked him. Me and him hung out a little bit together. And we worked together a couple of times, not much. But just knowing him and seeing the situation they went through was rough. And so we understand where you're coming from. We're really sorry to hear that. And we'll be praying for you and for your family.
And if there's anything we can do, let us know too. Our information is in our info on our YouTube channel. So just let us know if there's anything we can do. And don't be surprised if you get friend mail, because that's something that we like to do, is we like to be there for our YouTube family. So
yes.
Yep.
Anyway, well, thank you everybody for being here. And Critter Creek, we didn't forget you. We really appreciate you being here. And so we hope you all have a good evening. And we're going to jump off of here now, but we'll be back. So thank you.
All right. Thanks, Carmen. You too. Thank y'all.
Bye.
Bye.